What's going on, everyone? I'm just a typical, average American here today to react and learn about 29 things that only exist in Japan. So, as an American, I don't know what life is like in Japan. So today, I'm very excited to learn about a lot of different things that you have in Japan that we don't have here in America. So, with that being said, let's take a look.
1. Square watermelons. They were invented back in the 70s by a graphic designer to fit compactly in the fridge and be cut more easily. Japanese farmers grow them in special containers to get the shape.
Wait, what? What? What is this? Square watermelon? Japan has square watermelons? Really? This is true? I have never heard of such a thing before. Well, how do you even do that? How do you do that? You have to grow it inside of a container or something? Or I guess it would be convenient. A lot more convenient for stacking the watermelons and storing them, or a square watermelon.
Since they're pretty expensive, people don't buy them as food, but rather as a decorative item. 2. Ramen noodles bath. The Unison Spa Resort in Hakone offers its guests the pretty unique experience of splashing around in a vat of pork soup and ramen noodles.
What? What? Okay, I didn't know what to expect with this video, but this is a little weird. This is getting a little weird. Well, why would you want to take a bath in ramen? I guess if you really, really like ramen noodles, I guess.
While this may sound crazy to many people, the Japanese believe that soaking in such a bath is good for the skin because a broth made of pork is rich in collagen.
It might be good for the skin? I don't know. Does anybody try to eat the ramen? I hope not. I hope if people are bathing in it, nobody is trying to eat the ramen noodles. I guess if it's just for health benefits, okay, I guess I understand.
3. Bizarre flavors of Kit Kat. Chili pepper, wasabi, sweet potato, grilled corn, soybean, salt watermelon, mango, green tea, and that's only a short list of the Kit Kat flavors you can try in Japan.
Oh my god, what? Kit Kats are pretty popular in America. Chocolate Kit Kats. What is all this? These are some crazy flavors. Why do you have so many flavors of Kit Kat in Japan? Why Kit Kats of all things? Potato flavored? Wasabi flavored? What?
Which one would you try? Let me know down in the comments.
I mean, it'd be kind of fun to try, but it also sounds kind of disgusting. I don't. This stuff is weird.
Fake food. Specialists make this kind of food from plastic or wax, and it looks just as delicious as the real one.
Whoa.
Many restaurants use fake food to display their popular dishes in the windows and attract hungry clients.
Wow, that looks so realistic. How do you do that? Yeah, we do not do fake food in America, like even to display what the food might look like. 'Cause it looks bad when it's fake. It looks fake. It looks, I don't know. This looks real though. This is incredible. This is very impressive. And it actually gives you a good idea of what you're ordering. That's really cool. How does Japan do it so well?
Usually, these replicas cost much more than the dishes they imitate.
All right.
5. Rabbit Island. Back in the 40s, scientists brought a number of rabbits to Okonashima Island to do some tests. However, later on, the animals were freed and started to multiply.
What?
Now the island is full of them and attracts a lot of tourists.
It's an entire island full of rabbits because they accidentally lost a couple of rabbits there. Now the whole island is just controlled by rabbits. I mean, That sounds kind of cute, kind of wholesome. Could be fun.
Purakura machines. Taking photos in a booth is nothing new, but Japan added its own exciting twist to this experience.
Okay.
Their photo booths, called Purakura, allow you to edit photos right on the spot, adding different backgrounds, funny stickers, or writings.
Harakara machine. This seems fun. Yeah, in America, not many people use these photo booth machines. I'm not sure if this would be popular in America, actually, even though it does look fun.
Also, you can send the pictures to your cell phone. Or perhaps your toilet. If, you have Wi-Fi in there, you might never have to leave. 7. People pushers. Subways and train stations get really overcrowded during rush hour. That's why the station staff and part-time workers have to perform the routine procedure of pushing people inside trains to fit in as many passengers as possible before the doors close.
What? Wait, what? People pushers? There's actually people in Japan, and their entire job is to push people into the subway, into the train? It's that populated? It's that packed? Dude, I hope nobody gets hurt. That sounds kind of crazy. Oh my gosh, there are so many things in Japan that are just... That would be considered very strange in America. I'm just going to be honest. But I guess it makes sense.
8. Umbrella parking lot. Before going inside a building, you can park and lock your umbrella just like you do with your bike.
Oh.
Now you can be sure no one will take it, and you won't make a puddle on the floor if your umbrella is wet.
Okay.
Many government buildings, offices, and hotels have this sort of umbrella rack.
Really? Umbrella rack. Storage for your umbrella. Do Japanese people need umbrellas a lot? Is there a lot more rain in Japan? Americans, a lot of us don't even bother carrying umbrellas, so there really wouldn't be a use for this. I've never heard of this.
9. Millions of vending machines. Japan has more than 5 million of them, mostly because they save time for people who work late hours, which is a pretty common thing here.
Oh, wow.
Besides, Japanese vending machines aren't just for snacks and soda. You can buy basically anything, from live lobsters to underwear in these machines.
What? Vending machines? Millions of vending machines? Yeah, in America, vending machines are kind of gross. They're not always that great looking, and it just has the same boring candy in it. Japan, the vending machines in Japan sound much cooler, much more interesting, a lot more stuff. They also look better. Can you really get a lobster, though? Isn't that a little strange?
10. Tokyo's biggest resident. In 2015, Godzilla was granted citizenship in Tokyo's Shinjuku ward.
What?
The authorities presented a special certificate stating his new residency and also made him a job offer.
Whoa.
Godzilla became the tourism ambassador. Later, they even installed a Godzilla head 171 feet above the ground at Toho,
Oh my
the
God.
movie studio that made the original movie back in 1954.
That's cool. That looks real. That's kind of scary. I really like that Japan has a lot of fun things. I might call some of this stuff weird, but it's fun. I like it. Like the Godzilla statue, all the vending machines, square watermelons. It's all cool. It's just a little strange for Americans, I guess.
11. Train delays make headlines.
Oh.
Punctuality is a really big thing here, and train stations do everything possible to avoid a delay.
Really?
If a train is 5 minutes late, the railway company might have to issue a delay certificate for railway workers and
Wow.
passengers who missed an important appointment.
Wow. The Japanese trains are so on time that 5 minutes is considered late. In America, stuff is so random and chaotic. This would not make the news if a train was late. That'd be normal.
And if the delay is longer than an hour, then the railway company might give an official apology in newspapers.
Wow.
12. Silent karaoke. This is a special microphone with a cone that you place over your mouth. It muffles most of the sounds when you sing. It was designed for people who don't want to wake up their neighbors and those who feel shy about belting their favorite tunes in public.
This seems great. Wait, this would be great in America. Why don't we have this? There's a couple things here where I'm like, we should have some of this stuff. The karaoke microphone that no one else can hear you. That'd be wonderful. It seems like Japanese people are a lot more respectful, whereas in America, people wouldn't even care to block out the noise or their voice. Like, Americans don't care so much about how we're affecting others. But this would be great.
Wake up their neighbors and those who feel shy about belting their favorite tunes in public. Number 13. Polite slurping. While in many countries, slurping is considered rude, in Japan, it's a way to show your appreciation of the dish.
Oh.
If you don't slurp when you eat noodles, then the chef will think that you don't enjoy the food or that it's cold.
What? You're supposed to slurp in Japan? It's a good thing? Wow. That's like the opposite in America. Slurping, making a noise when you eat, is considered very rude, disgusting. No one really likes that sound in America. In Japan, it's a good thing. It's a compliment. Oh, that's like the opposite. Oh my gosh.
Ah, good noodles. 14. Face napkins. When you eat a burger, it's never pretty because your mouth gets covered in ketchup or mustard.
Right.
Owners of one fast food restaurant found a solution to this by serving burgers together with special napkins. They cover the faces of guests who feel a bit embarrassed about looking messy while eating.
What?
15. Water-saving sinks. They're located right over the toilet tanks. The idea is simple. First, you wash your hands over the sink, then the sink water goes straight into the toilet tank, and finally, you flush the toilet when you've done your business.
Oh, wow, this is great. Wait, this is great. We should have this in America. This seems like a wonderful way to recycle water. Wait, the water goes from the sink into the toilet. That's wonderful. Why don't we have this? I didn't know this was an option.
So, you save water by using it twice.
Yeah.
Aren't you glad they don't do it the other way? Number 16. Strange mayo. No, Japanese mayo doesn't have any special recipe or ingredient. But they don't eat it with salads, meat, or sandwiches. In Japan, people usually use it as a topping for ice cream or on pancakes.
What? What? Why? No. Oh my gosh, this is really teaching me how different Japan is from America. Mayonnaise, mayo. So you have it in Japan, but it goes on your ice cream? That makes me a little sick thinking about it. Yeah, but maybe Japanese people would think the way that we use mayo in America is disgusting. Oh, that's just the difference between our cultures, I guess, but oh my god.
A chocolate sundae with mayo. Haha, nothing better. 17. Naps at work. In Japanese culture, dozing off at the workplace, or inamuri, is considered a sign of being a hard-working person who's very committed to their job.
What?
That's why inamuri is so common, and no one thinks it's a bad thing.
What? What? You can fall asleep at your job? Seriously, is this true? Is this true in Japan? You can go to sleep? In America, you would get fired. That would be terrible. You would look terrible. It's considered being lazy. It means you're not getting enough sleep at night. But in Japan, it's viewed completely different. It's like, it means that you're a hard worker. You're working so hard that you're tired and need to sleep. I wish that's how it was in America. That'd be great. I'd love to take a nap at work. But no, in America, you could get fired for that. That is completely against the rules. Wow.
Some people even fake it. 18. World's shortest escalator. You can find it in the basement of Moore's department store, which is located in the city of Kawasaki. The escalator has only 5 steps and is only 33 inches tall.
Okay.
Well, that's one small step for a man. Okay. 19.
Okay.
Canned food restaurant. Eating canned food may not sound like a delicious treat for you, but there's a whole chain of restaurants all over the country where they serve only canned food.
Really?
They're pretty popular since clients can choose from 300 varieties of food from all across the world.
What? Yeah, canned food is considered cheap in America, like, not good. Maybe the canned food is better in Japan, I don't know. This would not be popular in America, canned food. No, canned food has a bad reputation in America.
20. Doll Village. The village of Nagoro used to have a population of 300 people, but less
Okay.
than 40 residents live there now. A local artist, Tsukumi Ayano, made over 300 life-size dolls, most of which look like former residents, and they're located in various states of action.
I don't know what I think about this. Oh, this is kind of creepy. Maybe it's an American thing, but we do not like dolls. This is considered scary or creepy. Even though it seems like a really wholesome, nice thing to do, this would kind of scare me.
For example, there's a whole classroom of them in the village school that was closed a while ago. Number 21. No fours. It's common for Japanese culture to avoid the number 4 because it's considered to be very unlucky.
Oh, the number 4? The number 4 is bad luck in Japan. That's so interesting. Four is just 4 in America. It means nothing. Like, it's not bad luck here. But in America, 13 is bad luck. So we avoid 13. Japan avoids 4. I didn't know that.
That's why some buildings don't have a 4th floor.
Wow.
Stores don't sell a set of cutlery for 4, and the number of guests to some event can't be 4.
Oh,
22.
that's kind of inconvenient, though, because 4 is a very, very common number. It's very common to have 4 of something. Whereas 13, you don't often have 13. So it's not a big deal in America. We don't come across the number 13 very much in daily life. That's kind of annoying that in Japan, like, you don't really like the number 4. Because that's a pretty common number,
Blue traffic light. They use a blue color instead of green for traffic lights.
What?
The reason for that hides in their language. Historically, there was only one word for both colors. When traffic lights first appeared in the country, they were as green as anywhere else. But that green color was still called blue. To make things right, the government decided to use the bluest shade of green possible.
No way. The traffic lights in Japan are blue instead of green? I think that would confuse a lot of Americans. I had no idea that it was different in Japan. That would have really confused me. I'm glad I know now.
Okay. 23. Cleaning classes. Japanese kids learn how to clean in many schools because it's a part of their education.
Oh.
They mop their classrooms and hallways, do dusting, and even clean the bathrooms. Teachers
No way. See, Japan seems, I don't know, like it does a lot of things right. Some things are better than America. Like in American school, we don't teach so much about respect and cleaning and stuff like that. Like, this would never happen in America. But Japanese kids are taught to clean things, to be respectful of your environment. I think that's great. I think we could learn a lot from Japan.
believe it's a great way to raise responsible citizens.
Yeah.
24.
Yeah.
Footbath train. Take the Tsudoi tourist train to get the most comfortable sightseeing experience. This train has foot baths built of aromatic cypress wood and filled with warm spring water that can soothe the pain in your joints.
Foot baths? We do not have foot baths in America. This is not a thing. Maybe this is more common, like to wash your feet in Japan. I don't know. It sounds nice, like you dip your feet in a warm bath. Sounds kind of nice. Maybe we should have this.
So you can soak your feet and enjoy beautiful views at the same time while traveling from Nagoya to Yonoyama Onsen.
Okay.
25. Futuristic toilets. Toilets in Japan are very high-tech. To use one, a person should know what all those buttons are for.
Oh my gosh.
There's a variety of functions, including heating the seat, spraying warm water to clean the user up, and even playing music.
What?
All they're missing.
What? Why are the toilets so advanced in Japan? What? Why are there so many buttons? This makes our toilets in America seem so primitive, so simple.
Is a refrigerator. Wow, who'd ever want to leave their toilet? 26. Crazy ice cream flavors.
Oh,
The Japanese love weird food combos. That's
Yeah.
why finding an ice cream flavored with horse meat, cactus, charcoal, squid ink, garlic, or chicken wings won't be a problem here.
I don't know. In Japan, you just seem to be a lot more experimental with flavors. Like all the different flavors of Kit Kats, all the different ice cream flavors. Americans are much more simple. We are not so willing to try weird flavors. And maybe that's a bad thing. I bet Japanese people have a lot more fun and experience a lot more flavors, but in America, like, no. We just like chocolate. Chocolate, vanilla, that's about it.
27. Space-saving parking lots. Since Japan is a densely populated country, they don't like to waste space. That's why their parking lots have a smart system. They're designed like multi-level garages.
Whoa. Whoa. Why does Japan have so much better technology than America? What is this? It's a whole car conveyor system of moving cars around to save space. This is amazing. Oh my, why don't we have stuff like this?
28. Robot-run hotel. In a hotel in Nagasaki, robots are a big part of its staff. It's called the henna, which translates as strange.
This is strange. I don't think this would work in America. Robots and dolls really scare Americans. Like, it really freaks me out. It's cool. This is very cool. And I like pushing technology to the edge, but this looks weird.
Human-like androids meet the guests, clean the rooms, carry luggage, make coffee, and even smile.
Really? These robots do all of that? They cook and bring you coffee and clean? Or really? Japan seems a lot more advanced than America. That's for sure.
However, real people work there too to recharge the robots and supervise how they perform their duties.
Okay.
29. Cafe companion. Sitting alone in a cafe and enjoying your coffee and food is common for most people around the world.
Sure.
But in the land of the rising sun, you'll get a huge plush moomin to sit next to you in one of the cafes, so you don't have to eat alone.
Do Japanese people like this? Like, do you enjoy having a big stuffed animal next to you? I don't know. This would make me feel a little weird. Maybe this is normal in Japan. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff here that's normal in Japan that's just considered strange and weird in America. And that's just a cool thing about how different our cultures are. So I really, really enjoyed this. This was really fun to learn a lot about Japan for the first time, and a lot of stuff that Japan does different. A lot of stuff. Some things that I think we should do here, actually, but a lot of stuff that I'm not so sure about. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, feel free to give it a like or leave a comment with your thoughts on any of these things that only exist in Japan. That'd be fun to hear about. And if you're interested in more videos like this, me reacting to Japan and Japanese culture and learning things about Japan for the first time, feel free to subscribe for more. And until then, thanks for watching, and see you next time.